You can't take Flair anywhere. Well, that's the first Ric Flair story. The second one, and
there's more?
I'm just seeing this a little while ago, but I've not read it yet. Ric Flair appeared on the Jackson podcast, if that's how you say it, Jaxxon. And Flair, during that interview, said that doctors informed him in late 2023 that he had a heart attack at some point within the last 2 years. And
What?
And he believes it happened during his last match.
Oh, for God's sake.
Here's a quote. I went to get what's called a calcium scan, which I've never had before, because a couple of guys died in our business of heart issues, so it kind of scared me. They give you the nuclear stress test, shoot you up with the dye, put you on the treadmill, everything. It's 2 days of 3 hours of tests.
Holy shit.
This is 6 months ago. The guy takes me in, and if you look at your heart like a round pie, there's a piece of my heart right here, this big. It's black. It's gone. The guy said, "You've had a heart attack in the last 2 years." He said, "Have you passed out in the last 2 years?" And during my last match, I passed out 3 times.
Oh, Christ.
And I thought it was because I was dehydrated.
Oh, well, that happens to me all the time.
So I went into the locker room with Kid Rock and Taker and just drank 2 bottles of Gatorade and went back out to Kid Rock's place all night long. But I had a heart attack. Which really makes what was a pathetic and awful idea and event look even worse in retrospect.
Well, and everybody thought when they were looking at it that they were watching him have some type of attack and or die. And that's why I remember we chose not to talk about that event because, I did not want to have to look at that and give my honest opinion on someone that I cared about. But everybody has to quit doing pretty much everything at some point, including breathing. Why rush the shit, right? Quit doing some of the superficial shit so you can just stick to contributing your energy to the more important shit, like breathing. I mean, if part of his heart is black, that kind of indicates that his heart's not doing as well as it could be doing at this current time, even though he didn't die of the heart attack, doesn't it?
Maybe this is some kind of new way to promote woo energy.
Oh, come on. You mean to say
make your heart go black? Woo!
Well, no, woo energy will bring your heart back from the dark side.
Bring your heart back from black. Woo!
They could get Flair, Amy Winehouse, and well, you never know. And fucking AC/DC. They could be back from black in red from the black of the back.
All right, well, that's the Ric Flair heart attack news. So turns out we almost did see him die.
And again, with the same comment I made with the Lawler news is that I thought everybody was making a big deal over, not renewing an announcer contract for who is in effect a retired announcer. But at the same point, maybe at some point, people are going to have to refuse to let Rick damage himself on their dime. I'm not talking about appearances or, he can pitch wings or drinks or whatever, but he can pitch a little woo, whatever, but not get in the ring, not be physical, not have another fucking heart attack or